Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your always great support in this broadcast. Pleasure to meet you once again, and thank you so much. There is another saddening story. In fact, it is coming directly from the President administration, where we find this beautiful, young, and energetic woman, Madam Phyllis Ouko, now crying over her job discrimination she is receiving after one of the officials who are public servant workers, a good example, Felix Kosgei, now demanding her to migrate from the ground floor to 8th floor, yet she is having some disability in her. According to Madam Phyllis Ouko, she decided to spend night in the office because she fears that President William RUTO want to take all that ground floor for his own office administration. And to her, she is believing that that place was more favorable to her, and it was a very beautiful place where she can at least work every now and then without any work challenges. Now, to the 8th floor, he might find it difficult because she is having some body disability. In fact, I'm shocked that the Harambee Annex, the office of the president, has got no lift. And here is the drama, Citizen TV exposing this job discrimination the young man has received as we speak.
Mzozo wa ofisi kwenye utumishi wa umma unanukia ama unaendelea kutokota kwa siku ya 3 mfululizo baada ya mfanyikazi mmoja wa serikali kusalia ndani ya ofisi hiyo katika jumba la Harambee, ambao pia ni ofisi ya rais, ili kuzuia afisi yake kuvunjwa ili kufanyiwa ukarabati. Taarifa hiyo itakuwa tayari, tutaiweka hewani. Na mnaarifiwa kwamba taarifa hiyo iko tayari, kwa hivyo naendelea kuisoma. Ni kwamba Phyllis Anyango Ouko, ambaye anafanya kazi katika afisi ya katibu wa usimamizi katika Wizara ya Usalama wa Kitaifa, amesalia kulala katika ofisi hiyo na amekataa kuhamia kutoka ghorofa ya kwanza hadi ya 8. Phyllis, ambaye ni mlemavu, anatumia gari la magurudumu, anasema ataathirika pakubwa endapo atalazimishwa kuingia katika afisi iliyoko katika ghorofa ya 8. Hem, tuangalie taarifa ifuatayo.
Phyllis Anyango Ouko, ambaye amefanya kazi kwa serikali kwa miaka 20, analazimika kukaa katika mazingira kama haya. Shughuli za ujenzi zikiendelea nje ya afisi yake. Afisi yake tu ndio imesalia, huku hizo zingine katika ghorofa ya kwanza ya jumba la Harambee zikivunjwa kwa shughuli za ukarabati na ujenzi.
When I leave, nakwambia this thing can fall limited.
No, let me.
When I leave, they come in. It doesn't matter.
Phyllis, ambaye ni katibu wa masuala ya usimamizi katika Wizara wa Usalama wa Kitaifa, ametakiwa kuhamia ghorofa ya 8 ili kuruhusu shughuli za ukarabati kuendelea.
The head of service wants the entire floor to himself, including my office.
Mama huyu ambaye anaishi na ulemavu na ambaye anatumia kiti cha magurudumu anasema hatua kama hiyo itamwathiri pakubwa, kwani bila matumizi ya lifti hataweza kwenda popote. Anasema amejaribu mara kadhaa kusikilizwa, ila hakuna anayempa usaidizi wowote. Na sasa kwa siku 3 amekuwa akilala ofisini kwake akiwa na matumaini kwamba haitavunjwa.
I can't go on those higher floors. I want an office which is accessible to me.
Olive Barrows, runinga ya Citizen.
There are 3 things which I prefer to always inquire in leadership. The first one is understanding. When you have that knowledge of understanding, then you will actually do the right thing. Simple and clear. The second point is wisdom. You must also implement wisdom in your leadership. Wisdom might also humble you and make you to understand what your colleagues are interested in. Very simple and straight to the point. The last one and the third one is having a compassionate heart. You as a leader, are you arrogant to your colleague? Or you have a compassionate heart as those men and women who are described vividly in the Bible were having? And of course, each and every leader must have such kind of heart, which many people expect us to always act on it, so that we cannot, so that we should not create any political chaos in this country. So the three descriptions as officially expose the UDA leadership characteristic. People like Felix Koskei, the head of public service, Murkomen, and so on, you can describe them. They don't care. They don't even listen to themselves, but they are drunk with power, very confused, and lack leadership knowledge. This woman has some disability. Why don't you give her a respect? Why are you frustrating her at workplace? There is no any other evidence proving that Phyllis Ouko was somehow disturbing in the president administration block. That Madam Phyllis Ouko was making our own political interest to destroy or to destruct the UDA administration. There's no any evidence. But whatever we are receiving from the leaked source video is showing that she was actually, and she's still industrious woman who want just a better place of her movement, and again she don't want distraction but to perform her duties well. I would rather consider this, that if I were the head of state, then there is no need of I don't know if they were trying to force her out because of the renovation president administration, or does President RUTO want to take all the floor ground? I don't understand this. But we expect them to tell us why. Are they forcing Phyllis Ouko to face all this job frustration, yet they understand her situation in life? That is what I had to share at this moment, because the video is very clear, exposing how some of the government officials now mistreating their colleague for no reason. In fact, if I were them, if it is a matter of renovation, I could have given the woman some leave. Being paid is okay. Then they continue renovating for her even the office, rather than forcing her to vacate to 8th floor where there is no even lift. Our whole president administration has no lift. I'm very shocked. I don't know why. Has no lift, imagine. Our whole president administration. Wonder shall never end.